you've probably seen it, lock up your crypto, earn a steady reward. They call it passive income. And a lot of it is real, but almost nobody explains the other half, the way a network can actually destroy part of your stake while it's locked. It's called slashing, and if you're going to stake, you need to understand it. So in the next few minutes, we'll cover in plain words what staking really is, where the reward comes from, and every risk that comes with it, so you can decide with your eyes open. Let's start from zero. Newer blockchains like Ethereum don't use giant mining rigs anymore, they use proof of stake. Instead of burning electricity to earn the right to add blocks, you lock up coins as a security deposit. A computer that does this is called a validator, and its job is simple. Help check transactions and add new blocks honestly. If it behaves, it earns rewards. If it cheats or breaks the rules, the network takes a bite out of that locked deposit. That deposit and the threat of losing it is what keeps everyone honest. So staking is really just put money on the line to help run the network and get paid for doing it right. And this isn't a niche experiment. This is the real Ethereum staking deposit contract, the single address every staker's 32 ETH flows into. Look at the balance. Tens of millions of ETH have passed through here, worth well over $100 billion, all staked to secure the network. You can even see the deposits landing, 32 ETH at a time. Every bit of it is public, sitting on chain for anyone to check. That's the scale we're talking about, and it's exactly why understanding both the reward and the risk actually matters before you put your own money in. So where does the reward actually come from? Two places. The network issues some new coins to pay validators for their work, and validators also collect a slice of the transaction fees users pay. Put together, staking Ethereum today earns very roughly 3 to 4% a year. Not fixed, not guaranteed, it moves. Keep that number in your head, because if some platform is promising you 20, 50, 100% to stake, that reward is not coming from normal staking. It's coming from somewhere riskier or from other investors. And that's a completely different, far more dangerous game. The risks in the first one catches people off guard. When you stake, your money is locked. You can't just hit sell the moment you change your mind. To get it back, you have to unstake, and that goes into a waiting line, sometimes hours, sometimes days. That cooldown period even has a name, unbonding. Here's why it matters. If the market crashes while you're in that line, you can only sit there and watch, unable to get out. So never stake money you might need in a hurry, and always know how long the exit takes before you go in. The second risk is the one almost nobody mentions, and it's the whole point of this video: slashing. Remember that stake is a security deposit. Slashing is the network reaching in and burning part of it as a punishment. What triggers it? Two main things: signing two conflicting versions of history, which looks like an attack on the chain, or being offline for a long time when you were supposed to be validating. Think of it exactly like a rental deposit that gets docked when you break the rules. This is the key idea. Staking is not a one-way street where you only ever gain. Run a validator badly or trust someone who does, and you can actually lose a part of your principal. Reward on one side, slashing on the other. Okay, but running your own validator is technical, and 32 ETH is a lot, so most people use liquid staking instead, and this is the most popular one, Lido. Here's the clever part. You hand over your ETH, it gets staked for you, and in return you get a token. This one is called stETH, that represent your staked ETH plus the rewards it's earning. It's like a coat check ticket. The coat, your ETH, stays locked in the back, but you hold a ticket you can carry around and even trade. So you earn staking rewards and stay flexible at the same time. Look at the supply on-chain, billions of dollars of ETH staked through this one token. Very convenient, but as always, convenient comes with its own risks. That code check ticket is supposed to always be worth the code, one stETH for one ETH, but it's a separate token that trades on the open market, so in a panic it can slip below that. It's called a depeg, and it really happened in 2022. People rushed to sell stETH all at once, and it traded noticeably under the price of actual ETH, so anyone who sold in the panic took a loss. On top of that, all that ETH sits in a smart contract, so a single bug in that contract could hit everyone at once, and when one operator controls a huge share of all staking, that concentration becomes its own risk to the network. Liquid staking is powerful, but it stacks extra risks on top of the plain kind. So, how do you stake without getting burned? 4 simple checks. 1. Know the exit before you enter. How many days to unstake? 2. Understand the slashing rules, what could actually get your stake docked. 3. If you delegate to someone, pick operators with a real track record and don't put everything with one, spread it out. And 4. Sanity check the yield. A few percent is normal and healthy, but a platform screaming triple-digit returns is almost always paying early users with later users' money, and you do not want to be the later user. Staking done sensibly is one of the calmer ways to earn in crypto. It's the shortcuts and the 2 good numbers that wreck people. Let's put it all on one screen. Staking is locking a stake to help run a proof of stake chain and earning very roughly 3 to 4% a year for doing it. Risk 1, your funds are locked with a waiting line to get them back. Risk 2, slashing, misbehave as a validator and the network burns part of your stake. And risk 3, if you use liquid staking for convenience, you take on depeg risk, smart contract risk, and concentration risk on top. Know those 3, and you understand staking better than most people who are already doing it. If crypto explained plainly both the upside and the parts other people skip is what you're here for, that's this whole channel. These take real work to put together, so if it helped, the wallet's on screen and there's a Ko-fi link below. Every bit funds the next one. Thank you. Staking risk is the subtle kind. Next time we go to the other extreme, a hack so simple that hundreds of ordinary people joined in. We take apart the Nomad bridge, where one botched update meant anyone could copy someone else's withdrawal, swap in their own address, and drain $190 million. And we rebuild that exact bug in Foundry so you can see how it worked. If you want to actually understand crypto, the earning and the hacks, subscribe. There's a new one every day. I'll see you in the next one.